Welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, today I shared you a very interesting story about my betta fish breeding competition. As you all know, myself, FKJ, Rob 93 Aquatics, and Aquafunk Aquatics are all three of us are all doing a betta breeding competition, right? And the objective is to breed a set of betta fish that have never yet bred before. You're gonna actually get them to lay the eggs, you're gonna nurture the fries until they reach a certain size, a certain coloration, and the first person to do that would win. Okay, so my betta fish actually spawned, and I got a good amount of fries a few days ago. Well, I should say probably about a week and a half ago. Right, so the fries are there, but this is just a story to share with you how small they are, and issues that like this might actually affect you in the future. Okay, so I bought my betta fish, and I was able to try different means of getting that betta fish to breed. It wasn't until I actually tried a particular strategy then it actually bred. So my betta fish actually laid its egg, and I actually saw the fries swimming. I extracted the female, but not until the female actually got some really beat down that when I placed her in a different container, she eventually died anyway. Alright, as I explained to you in previous video. So I know that I counted about 32. I was so excited that night. I counted about 32 fries actually sitting still in the water, just at a one spot. It seems as if they just start to swim horizontally right now, at that point in time. They just start to swim horizontally at that point in time. So I allow them to stay there with their father, because I'm of the opinion, based on person's conversation which I have had about betta fish, that betta fish, the father doesn't actually consume the fries. Okay, so the fries there along with the father. Right, the male betta fish. So after about 2 nights, I realized that I never see no more betta fish fries. So I was a little bit worried, wondering what had happened. So I built a DIY lid to put on the container, as a means of precaution, because I never want any frogs to actually go in it, or any bird to actually drink any water from it, and the fries actually get destroyed. Right, so I did that. And then I keep on observing, and I just see like 1 or 2 fries swimming. I was saying that, hey, I saw probably about 32. What happened to the others? So I went online and I checked. That's the only thing I checked online, to see if the male betta would actually consume the fries. And lo and behold, I saw where it says on the YouTube, no, not on YouTube, I think it was on Google, a Google writing journal, where it says that the male betta fish will consume fries whenever he feels peckish. Right, so immediately, it was after 10 that night, I went outside with my little thing, and I took up the male betta and I placed him in another container. So I observed, and I saw about 3 betta fish fries swimming. I was saying, like, wow, I've already lost this competition, so why the hell continue? So I was about to throw away the water, but I said, yeah, I'm just going to stay and watch for a few days. So I watched, and I crazy mind said, listen, why not try to extract those betta fish fry that you see in the container into something else in which is manageable, because the container is really large and the betta fish is very small. I mean, the betta fish is like a goldfish fry, right? Very fine, and it's very thin, right? So you have to really look really good to see. Okay, so I decided to extract all the fries from the container. Oh, another thing is that you have to actually be moving your hand across the water to see them move before you can actually say, hey, that's a betta fish fry, let me take him out. Alright, so I did that. I did that 2 nights after. And I extracted 3, 4, 10, 15, and I was so excited. I said, wow, I'm getting more, man. So I extracted up to 21 fries. Right, and trust me, more in it, because I've seen fries actually moving. But I was really tired, anxious, all the works to see them there still. So I decided that each night I go home, I will just try to take out a few. So now I have about 21 and some plants in a small container, right? I'm gonna fix up something this weekend when I have more time with them. I'm gonna fix them up so that they have more space and they are safe and they will grow very fast, right? So this is just my experience, right? I've heard of cases where the eggs actually fall out of the bubble nest. I've heard of cases where the male all of a sudden just swim up to the top and actually consume all the fries. I've heard of cases where the females try to consume the fries also. So, you know, there are several different stories about betta fish fry. This is just my story, right? This is just my experience. Probably you might have a different one. Probably you might have a different style. The aim of this competition is not to show off your one's ability or skill, but is to learn while you are actually sharing what you learn with others. So it's like a dual, you know, beneficial experience. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that this video, you know, shed some light as to where my betta fish breeding competition line is at. I wouldn't say that I have won as yet because, you know, there's a lot of things can happen between now and the fries reach, like, let's say 2-3 inches, right? Very, very colorful, right? So stay tuned. We have more to share. When I say we, I mean Aquafunk Aquatics, Fish Keeping Jamaica, and all three of us are in the competition. All three of us are in the competition. It's expected to last a very long time, so just keep up to track with it. Probably we might not do videos that regularly. You know, to start us off, the first month or the first 6 weeks, you might see a lot of videos from me personally. But after which, I might just give you updates, small updates at the end of a video. Alright, I might just do an entire video on my experience. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Appreciate your support.